how Thor's hammer was created. In Norse mythology, the story of the creation of Thor's hammer, Mjölnir, is a tale of craftsmanship, trickery, and unintended consequences. We begin in Asgard, with Loki, the trickster god, who, in a moment of mischief, cut off the golden hair of Sif, Thor's wife, which in turn enraged Thor, who then threatened to break every bone in Loki's body. To appease Thor, Loki promised to obtain a new head of hair for Sif, made by the Dwarves, who are renowned for their skills as craftsmen. Off went Loki to Svartalfheim, the world of the Dwarves. There Loki secured the replacement for Sif's hair, along with 2 other magical items that are intended to be gifts for the gods. The Dwarves created Skidbladnir, a ship that could be folded to fit in one's pocket, and Gungnir, a magical spear with powerful abilities intended to be a weapon by the gods. Pleased with the Dwarves' work, Loki boasted that no one could match their skill. He challenged the Dwarves to create objects of higher quality than what they have given him. Then, if the Dwarves succeeds, he'll lose his head. This was his wager to the Dwarves. This boast reached the ears of 2 other Dwarves, Brokkr and Sindri, or Eitri, who accepted the challenge to create 3 even greater treasures. The creation of Mjölnir. Sindri set to work, placing a pigskin in the forge and telling his brother Brokkr to work the bellows non-stop until he returned. Loki, in the form of a fly, bit Brokkr on the hand to sabotage the effort, but the result was Gullinbursti, a boar with golden fur and bristles of gold. This creature has exceptional speed and strength, making it a formidable creature in battle. Next, Sindri placed gold in the forge and again instructed Brokkr to pump the bellows. Loki, still in the form of a fly, bit Brokkr on the neck, yet the outcome was Draupnir, a golden ring that would produce 8 copies of itself every 9th night. Draupnir can provide endless wealth to its owner, as well as a symbol of wealth and prosperity. Finally, Sindri placed iron in the forge for their last creation, determined to cause a flaw in this final gift. Loki bit Brokkr on the eyelid, causing blood to drip into his eyes. Momentarily, Brokkr stopped pumping the bellows to wipe the blood away. This brief pause caused the handle of the resulting hammer, Mjölnir, to be shorter than intended. Despite this, the hammer was imbued with magical properties. It would never miss its target. It would return to Thor's hand after being thrown, and it had the power to shrink so that Thor could conceal it in his shirt. The judgment of the gods. Brokkr and Sindri presented their gifts to the gods, and despite Loki's efforts, the gods proclaimed the brothers the winners of the wager. Mjölnir, in particular, was seen as the finest treasure because of its crucial role in protecting the gods from the giants. As for Loki, he managed to talk his way out of losing his head, which was the original wager, by arguing that to remove his head would harm his neck, which was not part of the bet. Thus, Mjölnir came into being, a symbol of divine power, protection, and Thor's role as the defender of Asgard and Midgard, the world of humans, against the forces of chaos and destruction.